Hello and welcome to Chuck's Diecast and Model Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at this car. This is a car that can best be described as a modern classic. This is the McLaren P1. This particular model is built by AutoArt and is in 1/18 scale. It's actually a very nice model and I'm quite happy with it, and of course I love this car as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the P1, well, it is one of the first of the what they call hypercars, along with the LaFerrari and its ilk there. But it has a top speed of 217 miles an hour. It has a 3.8 liter twin turbocharged motor, which is also aided by an electric motor that brings it up to a total horsepower of about 900, and had a top speed of about 217 miles an hour, so it can move along pretty well. The cars themselves cost in the neighborhood of about $1 million or so if you wanted to buy one. And they only made a limited number of them. I think they only made around 300 or 400 of them, something like that. I've seen a few of these. There's one at the Peterson Museum, which is in Los Angeles, and a definite must-visit place if you're a car guy. The one they have there is in bare carbon fiber, and it's really cool. I've seen another one that's sort of in a two-tone, or actually I guess you'd call it a color shifting paint that sort of shifts between purple and blue. I've seen a green one, and I've seen a couple others as well. So I've seen a few of them, and they're all very cool cars. Let's go ahead and take a look at this particular model though. A nicely done model. AutoArt has, however, switched to making their cars basically out of plastic as opposed to die-cast. So when you pick it up, it doesn't have that heft that you expect out of a quality die-cast model. But the detail in here is pretty nice. You can see here that the shut lines in the door are really good. Texture is really good. Paint is really good. So you really can't complain about that. But let's go ahead and take a look at the front of the car here. You can see here that the detail is pretty good here. I guess you'd call it the front bumper is carbon fiber decal, and that is nicely detailed. Headlights look pretty good. It does have the sort of daylight driving lights there around the edge. It's sort of a trademark of this McLaren here. The air dam itself is not decal, but it is textured plastic, and it looks alright. It looks pretty good as well. The McLaren badge there is pretty sharp there too, if you can see it. Let me get out of the way of the glare there, but there it is. And so not bad. The glass is nice and flat and clear, and you can see the interior in there well also. Taking a look at the under the hood here, or the front trunk, you can see that they did a good job on detail here as well. You can see that it actually has hood struts, so that's really cool. I don't think that these cars actually have much in the way of detail anyway, but you can see that there's the storage compartment for your tiny little bag if you want to put it in there. You can also see that the vents there for the presumably the oil cooler is also made of mesh, so that is well done there. So that's good to see. The carbon fiber on the hood, or on the scoop here, is decal as well, and that looks really good also, so I'm happy with that. Looking at the side, you can see here that it does also have a bare carbon fiber here on the side as well, which looks really good. Wheels, well, they're pretty simple, so it's kind of hard to go wrong with them, but you can see that they do have the Pirelli P0 embossed on the tire. Notice my little McLaren logo in the center cap is off center. I guess I'll have to deal with that later. And the brake calipers there are well detailed there also. You can even see here in the back what I believe is the parking brake for the car as well. Taking a look at the rear here. Now, this is well done too. So it's got mesh here in the back. The exhaust looks good. All the light, you know, the what would be the light bar here that goes around the edge looks pretty decent, and the presumably brake lights or the turn signals there or whatever look really good. And there's a reverse light there too. The diffuser in the back is well detailed also. And then you'll also see here that there is this, which is the rear wing. Notice it's down right now. But the cool thing about this car is that it comes with this little wire thing here. And what you do is you stick this wire in these two holes underneath. By the way, you can see that there's carbon fiber texture on the bottom, so that's pretty cool. But then that allows you to push up the rear wing. And of course, oops, it's a little bit loose there, which is actually leads to my next thing here, is that that you can take off this rear wing. Now, why would you want to take that off? Because then with that, you can actually do what McLaren owners can't do, which is take a look at the engine. Because the only time a McLaren owner can look at his engine is if he takes it to the dealer, and they spend they probably charge you 5 hours of labor to take that that cover off there. But you'll see here that the engine is decently detailed. It even has discoloration there on the exhaust, you know, for heat discoloration. It also has heat shielding, textured heat shielding, so that's good. There's the I presume some other form of cooling for brakes or whatever again, or maybe transmission there with little extractor fans, so that's kind of neat as well. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So let's go ahead and put the rear back on, and we'll stick the rear wing on here again. Okay, so now we're back in there and good. Now let's take a look at the rest of the car here, okay? Notice the mirrors here are also textured carbon fiber, or actually carbon fiber decal, which is really good also. But opening the doors here, you of course remember that McLaren doors open in that sort of a funky manner there. I can't remember what they call that, but it's not gull wing. The interior detail is very good. You can see here that the steering wheel looks very nice. You can even see at the back of the steering wheel right here that the paddles are right there, and of course the turn signals and so on. The center console, if you notice, it's sort of it floats. There's nothing behind it. I guess that allows you to put a puny bit of storage back there as well. But the center console itself is pretty detailed also, so that's good. There's even air conditioner vent. The seats there are pretty detailed there too. Let's see here if we can take a look at them. You can see that they have a hole in there. It's supposed to allow you to maybe put in a racing harness, or maybe if you spill your coffee, it allows a place for the coffee to drain from your lap or something. I don't know. But again, that's a pretty nice detail. You can see the cloth seat belts and the photo etched buckle there too. So good for them. That looks very good. All in all, it is a very good model. Quite happy with it here. The detail is great. I mean, just take a look here. I mean, you can see here the carbon fiber decal in there. You can see here that there's another strut which holds up the door, which is very, very cool. And so I'm quite happy with this model. I don't have too many of of these really high-end models, or at least ones that I spent as much as I have on this one. I think I paid $275 for it, but I am very happy with this one. So again, kudos to AutoArt for that. So that is my review for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video, and of course sign up for my channel too. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.